We're live.
Welcome everybody out there in Facebook world and wherever else you're watching this right now. My name is Jamal Stevens, and we want to welcome everyone to the 12 months of travel. I'm a travel agent. I love using my product. But before we get started, I want to introduce this Fireball panel. They have so much energy and they come from various backgrounds. And the first person I'm going to bring up is someone I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She's a stay-at-home mom, a great wife, and a mother to her children, Miss Michelle Adam. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to our amazing 12 months of travel on this beautiful Sunday. We are so excited to have you join in with us. Make sure you have your pen and papers nearby because we're going to give you some good ideas and take some notes.
Awesome. Now, this next young lady I want to introduce, she has a ball of energy. It can't be contained. She's a teacher. She also is a mother of twins. And I want her to introduce herself, Miss Shawn Glover.
What up, good people? Happy Sunday. They told me I looked all refreshed and things tonight. That's because I've been resting for days, but on fall break. So excited. But I'm extra excited to show you how you can make some funds over the 12 months of the year. So sit back, relax. Like Michelle said, take out some paper and a pen, take some notes so you can have it at hand when we get off of here so you can make some money too.
Awesome. The next young lady I want to introduce you to, she is probably one of the funniest people I know, but she's very serious about her business. And I like to call her a travel hack because she's always finding ways not to pay full price. And on top of that, she loves to make money with her travel business. Miss Sabana Baptiste, can you introduce yourself?
Welcome. Thank you, Jamal. We have an excellent panel for you guys tonight. I didn't know I was that funny of a person, but yeah, I like my glasses too. I can see y'all. I can see. But hey, there's always something going on every month. And we're going to bring it to your attention, to the forefront, so that you can make some money on things that people are going to do what? Anyways. Cha-ching.
Awesome. The next lady I want to introduce, she's like the brainchild. She put all this together, and I must say, she's probably one of the hardest working people that we have in our organization. Regional Diamond, Miss Tawana Houston. Are you out there?
Yeah, how's everybody doing? All righty, well, we're gonna have an amazing time tonight. We're literally gonna share with you how you can earn a great living 12 months out of the year. So just get your notes like everyone has stated, get your pen and paper, and just get ready to have an amazing time.
Awesome. The next young lady that's going to get us started, I have a tremendous amount of respect for her as well. She's going to get this party rolling. And let me see, can I find her? Miss Robin Botts. Are you out there, Miss Robin Botts? All right. She may be having some technical difficulties, but she'll get back with us when she has a chance. So we're going to go ahead and get this started, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's go ahead and get everybody to share this on live. If you could share this on live, we would really appreciate it so we can get everybody involved so we can see how you're able to make money 12 months out of the year. Who would like to make money 12 months out of the year? Give me a 1. And if you want to make money 6 months out of the year, or 3 or 4 months out of the year, give me a 2. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share all this information with you tonight. And we really appreciate your participation because that lets us know that you can hear us because we are dealing with technology and we know how technology is sometimes. So Ms. Robin Botts, has you made it back yet? She hasn't? Not a problem. We'll go ahead and get this party started. Well, I'm not Robin Botts, but my name is Jamal Stevens, but we do kind of look alike. And I've been in this business for about 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, and I love to travel. And the name of our company is Traverse Global, where we navigate, accelerate, and celebrate. And that's a good thing because we're going to show you why we do that. Does anybody want to know why we do this? Anybody? Okay, we have a few people out there that do. So our mission, let's talk about it. So our mission in our company, what we want to do is show people how they can work on their mind, improve their body, spirit, which is our flagship product, which is travel, and also leave a legacy. A legacy is so important, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we live in the fourth quarter of our lives, and I'm going to tell you, you do not want not to have your finances in order. So we're going to make sure we show you how you're able to do that as well. All right. So now, as we navigate through this, I want you guys to really pay attention to who we are. Okay. We're based out of Dallas, Texas. We over 17 years old. Okay, we're over 17 years old. Actually, over 18 years old, guys. And we work with some of the top suppliers in travel. Is anybody familiar with FunJet? Anyone? What about Carnival? What if we could show you how to earn revenue with Carnival? Would that be okay? All right. We're Elite Top 50 Award with Travel Savers, NCL Norwegian President's Club, Trafalgar Award of Excellence, Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruises. See, these are some of our partners, and we have won some of their top honors and awards. And I know people love to do research. I welcome you to do it. And if you find something that we didn't find or they didn't find, please let us know. Okay. So I love to talk about our CEO. This gentleman has a heart of gold, and I'm going to tell you why he has a heart of gold. He doesn't pay us on time. He pays us early, and that's always good for me because I never got paid early from my job. All right. Then we have our director of travel, Ms. Lori Spears. She has over 30 years of travel and sales experience, and our wonderful staff in Allen, Texas. I love them. You can call them and have everything worked out for you. That's one thing I love about this business. But I want to ask everybody a serious question. Can I ask everyone a serious question? If time and money were not an issue and you had a blank check, where are some of the places you would go? If you could type that in the chat box or type that on live, we'll really appreciate it. Just name some of the places. Don't say Hilton Head or Savannah, okay? Don't say those places, all right? So what if you could go here? Can you imagine yourself here? Can you? Sitting on the side of the pool, probably doing some work, all right? So whatever you like to do, make it a hobby. And whatever the world likes to do, make it a business. The world loves to travel, and this is why I love it. And this from a multi-billionaire Warren Buffett. So guys, we just want to show you why you want to start an internet business, because you could do this part-time. Does anybody play on the internet part-time on their phone? Does anybody scroll on the phone, right? We can show you how to do this part-time, how you can earn money from home, and why on the internet, because the internet is always open, okay? You have no employees, no collections, no inventory, no quotas, and no income limit. The only limit of income is the one you place on your mind, ladies and gentlemen, and we have worldwide distribution. Everybody around the world loves our product. So that's enough about me. The next young lady I want to bring up is someone I have a tremendous amount of respect for, Miss Tawana Houston. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely. Take it away.
Alrighty, wonderful job. Hello, everybody. My name is Tawana Houston. I'm Regional Diamond with the company. Before I go into the next slide, I just want to share a little bit about me. I've been with this company for almost 5 years. January 23rd will be my anniversary. Before I started with this company, I was in corporate America for about 15 to 17 years, doing pretty much what you guys were doing, but my background was actually default. I started in credit card, collections, and I ended my career with the last about 8 to 10 years in mortgage default. It was wonderful. The income was great, but I never had a lot of time with my family. I was never able to travel the world. That's something I didn't do as a child, and that's something I wanted to expose my kids to. So what I decided to do was partner with a company that would allow me to be able to live that life that I wanted them to be a part of, so that when they grow up, they'll make sure that they wasn't dealing with that 8 to 5 hustle and bustle. So what I'm going to share with you guys really quick is a little bit about education and understanding. And that's really important. Anytime that you start a new business, you want to make sure you have a clear understanding of what you're being a part of. So the travel industry is an $8 trillion industry, and a lot of people don't realize that. But when you think about it, think of all the industries in the world. What is the one thing that every industry has to do? You guys, that's travel. Every industry has to travel. So what we're going to show you is how to earn your fair share. Now I'm going to give you guys an open book test. The answer is right on the screen. Now, did you know that there are only 2 companies that monopolize the entire travel industry? Go ahead and type in the answer. It's right on the screen. Yes, it's Priceline and Expedia. That's something I didn't know before. Did you guys know that? Comment in the comments if you actually knew that, because I didn't. Now, here are the companies that they own. Now, I was that person that when I wanted to book a hotel, I would go to a million websites trying to save $5 or $10, but I had no clue that Priceline and Expedia owned all those companies. Priceline in 2016 generated over $58 billion, Expedia over $17 billion. You guys know Trivago, right? You know Hotwire, you know Kayak, you know Booking.com. These are companies that you're familiar with. But what we're going to show you how to do is to eliminate the middleman. You guys know what the middleman is. That's that person that you have to go through to get that deal, right? The deal that you assume that you're getting. We're going to show you how to eliminate them so that you can get the rock bottom price. So say Traveris Go. It's as close to free as travel can possibly be. Now, here's an example. Many of you probably dreamed of going to Dubai. Now, if you have researched Dubai like I have, and you went online, now you're not an insider, you're just a regular person searching online. You would have saw $422 a night going to Dubai, and you would have been flat out amazed. You probably would have booked that trip, because I know I would have. But now that I'm an insider, when you know better, you do better. I saw this in Traveris Go for $151. This isn't a different property. This isn't a different room type. This isn't different days. This is apples to apples. And I saved my household, I would save them over $271 per night by booking it as an insider. Now, what about Cancun? Many of you have probably been to Cancun before, but if you haven't, the Hard Rock Hotel is an all-inclusive property. Now, this is Travelocity, a site that you guys are probably very familiar with. It was originally $1,055 per night to stay at this property. Travelocity marked it down to $717. The average person would have jumped up for joy because they would have saved over $300 a night. But guess what? If you're an insider, look at the price to the far right. It's only $326 nightly. You're saving yourself over $391 per night. Now, I want you guys to be realistic. That's some people's car notes. That's some people's utility bills. That's some people's phone bills. That can take care of a lot of bills per night. If you're going to Cancun, it's at least for 3 nights, you guys. If it was 3 nights, that's $1,200 that you save. Now, let me talk about the benefits. When you have access to Traveris Go, you're going to save up to 70% on your travel. You're going to have access to over 400,000 top brand hotels and resorts. You're going to save on air, cars, and getaways. You're going to get bonus weekly stays. What I love most about it is that they have 110% best price guarantee. Now, anytime a company offers that, that means they know for a fact you're not going to find it any cheaper anywhere else. But I'm always going to test it. I'm going to keep it real and be transparent with you guys. When I first got access to this, you know what I did? I went online. Every time they gave me a price, I made sure I wasn't going to find it cheaper. But if for any reason you do, they're going to take an additional 10% off of that. That's flat out amazing. So they're telling you, you can feel confident booking through them. You're going to also get points. As your points accumulate, then eventually you're going to have a free trip. You can upgrade as well if you decide to be a business partner. Now, I'm going to pass this on to Jamal Stevens. He's an international executive with the company. He's going to take it away. Are you there, Jamal?
Yes, thank you so much for all that wonderful information. And ladies and gentlemen, like she said, those prices are real and concrete. But just a little bit about myself. I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I was that person that was living check to check. I don't know if you're familiar with that lifestyle, but sometimes we kind of get involved with things and we really don't understand what they are. And that was me. I was a person that was too dumb not to say no. So I got involved. Now look, this right here helps pay some bills in my house, and I'm excited about that. So for those who want to know, how do I get paid? Type in, how do I get paid? I'm going to share with you how you get paid. Okay. So anybody's on the internet. If you don't have an internet-based business, guys, you're living in the dark ages, guys. Get an internet-based business. So you'll get your personal travel booking site where you can earn up to 75% of the commissions on the travel that's booked on your site. So if you're in traffic, somebody booked on your site, guess what? You get a commission. You're on vacation, you get a commission. Guys, or you just might be liking and sharing something like you do every day, and guess what? You can get a commission. And we're powered by Priceline. Priceline made over $50 billion in 2016, so that adds more credibility to what we do, okay? So let's talk about this part of the business. So let's talk about it. Now, I love when people tell me, well, hey, I don't know anybody that travels. Well, people do travel all the time. Now, if you booked a 6-night Caribbean cruise, okay, for 2 people, that's $2,600, all right? The commission from the cruise line is $328. You're going to get 75% of that. Everybody type in 75%, which is $246 for for 2 people. Elisa Davis just had a cruise for 100 people. That's $246 for 2. She had 100. So guys, can you imagine the income potential when it comes to this business? That's one thing I love about it. All you're doing is liking and sharing, okay? Now, if you're the person who's too busy like me, because I love to travel, guess what you can do? You can refer your clients to the company and still earn 25% of the commission. Let me tell you how that works. You get the client's information, give it to the company, they call the client, you get the commission. Now, who can do that just by getting the email, phone number, address, and where they want to go and hit submit, and somebody else does that on your behalf and you don't even talk to the client again? I used to do that when I first came into business because I wanted to book my own travel. Now, training. We're going to train you. We have so many trainings. You can get so many niche market travel trainings. Guys, let's talk about the main training that we have, okay? When you first get started, we're not going to just say figure it out. We're going to put you in Extreme Travel University, which is our online travel university. You can do this right on your phone. And guys, when you become certified, everybody type certified, you get member only pricing. I just left Jamaica for 5 days and I can't believe the price I got, but I'm not going to share that on this webinar. But if you email me or inbox me, I'll tell you. Guys, you'll get your personal travel booking site. People can book travel for you from you all the time. And you might be the person that books travel. Who the person that books travel already? You book travel for your friends, your family, your church, people that you work with. Guys, Carnival is going down in Miami right now. Guess what? People had to travel there. The Falcons had to travel to Pittsburgh. They had to get rooms and flights, right? Guys, people are traveling all over the world, and you can make that a very lucrative career. And we also have trainings. Like I said, we are going to train you. We had to go to El Dorado, Mexico for a training. We had to go to Montego Bay, Jamaica for a training. We had to go to Cuba. We just left Cancun. Now we're going back to the El Dorado. And guess what? We're going on a cruise in November where we're going to train. Who would love to train in these places right here? And since travel is your business, now these things become tax write-offs. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I would love for my travel to be 100% tax deductible. We also have the Success Training Institute. We want to train you because this right here has to change if you want anything to change. And I love that because we're going to teach you leadership development, sales and marketing. For those people who say, hey, I don't like to sell. Guess what? People like to buy, learn how to sell. Building relationships, prospecting. Guys, and you can take some of these soft skills, you can put them on your resume because guess what? We are the provider of the year in 2017 for soft skill certification. And this program is held up by Mr. D.L. Wallace himself. Now, we also have the legacy program. So every time you take a certification, guess what? You can leave one of these certifications to somebody who's living below the poverty line, battered woman, disabled veteran, or somebody who just had a hard life and they just want more. You'll be able to leave one of these certification scholarships for them to take so they can make themselves more marketable as well. And we also going to provide you business tools. Everybody type business tools. I love business tools. See, this app on the left is called Deductor. So you have a home-based business. What that means is you qualify for over 400 tax deductions. I tell everybody to get informed. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. And this app right here is going to allow you to keep track of all that. And we also have this amazing tool as well. If you don't want to keep your personal information out there, such as your phone number, guess what? We have this tool that allow you to have 5 different lines on one phone, which is great for business owners. All right. Now, people always want to know the potential. All right. There's so much potential with Traverse Global. I love that. And we can pull that out of you just with this business. All right. So we're going to get to the goodie part. All right. Everybody type in goodie. We're going to show you how each month, everybody type each month, you can leverage something that's already happening and you can make income. Who would love to make income each month on events that are going on all around the world? If you do, type a 2, because we're going to share that information with you. We like to call this the 12 months of travel income. Each month, we're going to show you how you'll be able to put trips together to bring extra income in your house. So I don't want to steal the thunder. The next young lady I'm going to bring up, she's an educator. That means she teaches kids, okay? This young lady is smart because she got in this business. Now this business allows her to make extra income outside of her profession. Now, don't depend on one source of income. That is, well, never mind. I'm going to pass it to National Executive Miss Sean Glover to share with you how you can make income every month of the year. Ms. Glover, are you there?
I am here. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Take it
Thank
away.
you so much for the introduction. Thank you, Jamal. He is so amazing, gives us those nuggets, right? Because living paycheck to paycheck is not a good thing. So you want to have extra income. And as an educator, y'all already know that we are not paid our worth. And sometimes we have to have more than one job. We have to go out there and get us a job or get us two jobs so we can make ends meet, especially when you have kids. I'm fortunate right now that my twins are 24, but we all know that when you have kids, you're always going to be taking care of your babies no matter what. So extra income is amazing. So I'm so glad that I got into this endeavor almost 4 years ago. At the end of December, to be 4 years, and then I'm able to travel more, and then I'm able to put some money in my pocket and able to help my kids out as well. So I'm really excited about that. So what he was talking about is the 12 months of travel. So when we say 12 months, we mean that every single month you can make some money, right? So I'm gonna start off with January. January, the first of the month, the first month of the year, we want to know what happens in January. You say, oh, for teachers, sometimes it's a struggle for us because we have a stretch. Because you know what? The Board of Education was to pay us early in December so we can have some Christmas money, but then we don't get paid again to the end of January. So have mercy, that stretch. But if you have an extra income, it doesn't hurt so bad. But let's plan us a trip in January so we can get a commission so we don't have to worry about that stretch, right? So in January, we have what? You got New Year's, you got MLK, right? So how about planning a trip around those holidays or sometime in that month, right? You can go to New Orleans. You could have a party destination, right, in New Orleans. Who doesn't like to go to New Orleans and get the food and the Creole and the music and stuff, right? You got friendly locals and warm weather and bars and open late at night. So the weather is decent around that time in January. So you want to also make sure when you're planning trips that you look at the weather and things of that nature. You can head to Jackson Square for the New Year's Eve celebration on a historic French Quarters. Just about every city has something amazing for New Year's. So depending on what your client wants and where they want to be at, they can be anywhere for New Year's. But just think outside the box sometimes. But just better plan a trip around New Year's. Coming into New Year's in a new city would be amazing. You got after parties. You always have something unique that you can participate in any city that you go to. And what about February? Oh my God, February is my favoriteest month in the whole wide world. They call me love because I am loyal, optimistic, vivacious, and enduring. So we already know what happens in February, right? What happens in February? It's all about love. It's all about Valentine's, right? And I'm sure there's other things that's happening. People are birthed in February as well. But Valentine's Day is a big holiday in February. I know it's a made-up holiday for the most part, but nonetheless, love is love. And why not celebrate love? In February, we celebrate love anytime. Why not go to Dubai on Valentine's? Like, how amazing would that be for your boo thing to say, hey, we going to Valentine's. We're going to Dubai for Valentine's Day. So there was a trip put together for Dubai during the Valentine's Day time frame at the 4.5 star hotel. I gotta calm down, got so excited. It was a 4 luxury rooms with a breathtaking view over the city and ocean. It was excursions. You had a 4x4 Dubai desert safari. You had dune buggies, sandboarding, camel riding, a barbecue dinner. You had the research only took about 3 to 4 hours. So it doesn't take long to research the trips and book the trips and put the things together. So the total package was $22,000. Oh my God, $22,000. The commission to the agency is $1,997.77. And the commission to the agent that booked this trip was $1,498.33. Y'all, would it be okay to have an extra check of $1,400 in your pocket on the month of January? Is any teachers out there that can say amen and hallelujah for having an extra $1,400 in the month of February? Wouldn't that be awesome and amazing, especially after that long 6-week stretch from December to January? That would be absolutely amazing. Now, then we have March. Like we say, 12 months of travel. January, we're going to New Orleans. February, we're going to Dubai. And in March, what we got in March? The Green Man comes out, right? The Shamrock and the Lucky Charms, right? I got some Lucky Charms here at my house. But anyway, St. Patrick's Day. And we all know, well, some of us may know, some of us may not know. This might be new information to some of y'all. But if you have never heard of the adventures in Savannah, Georgia for St. Patrick's Day, you need to look it up, right? And Savannah is a awesome experience for St. Patrick's Day. They are so serious about St. Patrick's Day in Atlanta. So why not put together a bus trip, right? A bus trip to Savannah from Atlanta. Somebody put it together. This is what happened. It's a quick turnaround on an overnight stay. It reserved as many buses as you like. Imagine filling up a 50 passenger bus and make it ×2. How amazing is that? Plan a meet and greet at the local spot for games and drinks before departure, offer snacks and drinks, and have games and things on the trip, because the bus trip from Atlanta to Savannah, I think it's like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. So it's really not that far, but you can have so much fun on the bus, kind of like a party bus, right? So the approximate cost to reserve a 55 passenger bus from Atlanta to Savannah is $2,000. $2,000. Anybody a mathematician right now? So you need to get your math numbers together, right? So just imagine if you charge $70 a seat on a 55 passenger bus that only costs you $2,000, you would profit $1,850. Oh my God. So I made $1,400 in February. Now I made $1,800 in March. I mean, I could really quit right now, but I'm not. We have more. So I just did January, February, and March. But this young lady that's coming up next, she is also an educator. She also has twins. That's why we call each other twins, right? Among some other things that we got in common. But I'm going to let her explain that to you and let her give her story, right? So international executive, and mind you, this woman right here just got off a boat with over 100 women on a cruise, and she flew right on into Atlanta, the busiest airport in America, right, in the world, and she slid right on in to her office to get on here with us. International executive Alisa Davis. I see you, boo. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. I am back on land. How you doing, twin?
I am awesome, boo. I'm awesome. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When I say I am so excited, I told the team, I said, I'm not missing this one. This is a special 12 months of travel. I am not missing this one at all. I think I left Atlanta's airport roughly about 8:15, 8:20. It was some traffic. And guess what? I pulled it at 8:59 because I had to share some exciting things with y'all today. It is just travel, an $8 trillion industry. But as Ms. Glover's already stated, my name is Alisa Davis, international executive with the company, right out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I am also a twins mommy. Y'all know what that means, right? Or do you know what that means? That means that we just had 2 babies at the same time. That's all. I had mine a minute apart. They are boys, 13 years old. I'm also an educator. Believe it or not, right before I came on live with you all, I got a text from a parent. She said, my baby is missing you. Are you coming back to work tomorrow? Yes, ma'am, I will be there. But I want to say I've been with this company for 4 years and I love it because it's travel. And savings is the new earnings. You can get a few extra perks as you being a travel professional. And not only that, you can earn a lot of money. I just came off a ship, y'all, but I'm going to give y'all that story at the end. But what I want to share with you next is another month. We have spring break, April. A lot of colleges go on spring break in the month of April. We have a lot of school systems on spring break. And the major spot is what? Daytona. Florida, period, but really Daytona. Daytona, for spring break, they make a lot of money. A lot of hotels are cheap because you can get what we call a party bus. You can get a party bus and run straight to the beach. Imagine Now, we have any college students on the line, the young people, y'all know y'all love Daytona Beach. Just get everybody one stop location on that bus. Charge per seat, and guess what? Go have fun, get y'all some hotel rooms. You can fill it with lots and lots of students. Not only that, you have different beaches along the way, your local clubs. I'm too old to club, but y'all still club out there. I know some of y'all do. So block off the rooms in advance. You can make a profit off of the hotel rooms as well as the bus. Sounds like a win-win situation to me, right? Exactly. And if you choose to do flights instead of a bus, you can do that as well. So that is for the month of April. Now, for the month of May, we have a busy, busy May, but one thing in particular that everybody knows is what? Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo in San Antonio, Texas. You can do a group getaway to San Antonio, Texas. I mean, it makes sense. It's travel. They're going to go anyway. So why you not get a check, right? Exactly. You can even do a meet and greet. Y'all heard me, right? A meet and greet. Put your wallet in the way, y'all. Cinco de Mayo in the month of May. Next up, we have the month of June. Yes, us teachers. We love our summers. Now, for the month of June, you have several businesses that offer a huge summer deals. Huge summer deals. I ask once again, put your wallet in the way. And this slide right here cannot be even better for what I just got finished experience for the past 3 days. I did exactly this, guys. I didn't do it in June. I did it in October. But you can block off several cabins. For instance, my bestie cruise. I love those ladies. I'm going to say 99 new besties because I only knew one, which was my cousin. She makes number 100. But you can block off several cabins in advance. I don't want to hear you don't know nobody want to go cruising. Guess what? You go ahead and you start it. Put it together and go mark it on Facebook. Go ask your friends, I want to come for a cruise, and tell them to bring somebody, and tell them to bring somebody. And that's exactly what I did. I also scheduled a private party. The private party actually had 2 private parties. One was actually the breakfast in Danish, which actually was the last day that we were there. That was on yesterday. Yesterday, we had a little chat. We got a chance to find out where everybody was from. Y'all had people coming from Kentucky. Ladies came in from Illinois. Ladies came in from Savannah. Ladies came in from Michigan, all over the world. It was amazing and so touching. And I also shared my story about my bestie. So a few tears were shared, but they were happy tears at the end because they opened up these brown little envelopes and inside was their destination for 2019. Not only that, we were peaked out. Shouts out to RA Studios who designed our shirts. Our shirts were amazing. Everybody on the ship was like, who did y'all shirts? Where y'all get y'all shirts from? Y'all look good. The month of October is breast cancer, so why not support that cause? And those pink shirts looked amazing. And they had several gifts in the cabin. Let's try this. They had strawberries, chocolate strawberries with champagne. Yes, they did. They had personalized notes for me. One that told about the cocktail party that was at 4 p.m. on yesterday. They had a ball, all of the bourbons they could enjoy. Not only that, they had another welcome letter from me saying about the meet and greet that was on the first night. So you can do all of those things. And guess what? Every single lady told me they had never experienced a cruise like that. I said, just wait, 2019 can only get better. Cozumel, Mexico, here we come. Bestie's Cruise 2019 is going to be amazing. And guess what? You can do the same exact thing. I'm not going to share exactly how many dollars was earned, but let's just say I am definitely smiling. I do it because it's travel. And I also do it because it's an experience that those ladies got. It was an amazing experience, and we're looking forward to next year. Now, enough about that Bestie Cruise. I can talk all night about that, on and on and on. But the next person we have up is the beautiful, oh my gosh, she is the baby of the group. But when I say she is rocking and rolling up there in the Virginia area, national executive, military mom, and a wife herself, Miss Michelle Adams. Hey, boo.
Hey, welcome back to land, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
You did an amazing job, and we are so excited for you and your success with your bestie cruise. And hopefully I can get on the one next year. So guys, like you said, my name is Michelle Adams. I'm a national executive, and I am so excited because next Sunday is actually my 4-year anniversary with this company, and this company has just blessed me and my family so much, and I'm just excited to share with you guys. But we're not going to hold you up too long. We're going to go ahead and talk about July. So what happens in July? Of course, it's the 4th. All the celebration, we have the fireworks. But if you have little ones like I did, they didn't like the noise. They like the lights, but they didn't like the noise. So if you have little ones and you still want to celebrate, go on vacation. You could go to Hawaii at Hapana Beach. What they do is something that's so cool and so amazing, which my boys would love, is they release the sea turtles. Isn't that great? My kids, they were so disappointed this year. At the beginning of the summer, we had turtles lay eggs in the yard, and they hatched while they was at school. So they have been so upset, and every day they go out and they're looking to see if they can find the baby turtles in the grass. So this would be perfect for my family. You could walk along the beach. They're going to have a Independence Day for the turtles, where they have the release of the turtles back into the pond, and it's just simply amazing. It's a different way to celebrate the 4th, but it is still amazing, just as the normal 4th of July. Now, what we have going on in August is back to school. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like shopping back to school. It is a hassle, and you're trying to go with your kids and you got to try stuff on, and everybody's going last minute. Let's take all the hassle out of it and make it fun. Do a bus trip to the outlets. Guys, fill up a bus and get all the parents. You know, you have the contacts from your previous school year, from where they sent out all the birthday information, or you have everybody's information. Reach out to them, letting them know that you're going to do a bus trip to the outlets. And then, for example, let's do $30. You can offer snacks. You can do a raffle on the bus. It is so simple, and you will have so much fun. And it could be a routine that you start for every single summer, that August you'll do a back to school outlet bus trip. But that is it for me. We're going to go ahead and pass it on along to the beautiful National Executive, Ms. Sabana Baptiste.
Hello. Can you hear me and see me okay?
I can. Take it away.
Awesome. Let's give it up for everyone that has gone thus far. You ladies have done an amazing job, and the one guy in the group. 12 months of travel, what can I say? This company is amazing. There's so much that you can do. That's not a travel company. It is a lifestyle company. Anything that you need done in your life, you can do with this company. So without further delay, let's get into my months. Labor Day weekend, Key West, Florida. Now, it did get hit by the storm, the hurricane, but they got it all back together. You can do this over Labor Day. If you're craving a final summer fling, you can get on out there in Key West, Florida. Go to Miami too, because Miami's nice. Florida's beautiful, period. The beach, I love the beach. If I could live on the beach, I would, but I don't, but I want to. But you can put together a trip for Labor Day. You know, it's a long weekend. You can do the bus. You can get a resort, book some hotels. You can do it. It's just a matter if you want to do it, but you have to want to do it. But you can see Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. You can snorkel. I'm telling you guys, snorkeling is amazing. You're not going, I thought I was going to choke on the water. No, it's amazing. You have to do it. Now, I didn't go down deep. I was on top of the water, just looking down, because if, something would have came, I would have had to get up real quick. I didn't want to see it coming to get me. I know that don't make sense, but I'm petrified. But I tried it. I stepped out of my box, and you can do it too. And you can have some conch fritters. Everybody know what conch is? If you're from Savannah, I bet the Savannah people know what conch is, right? Conch fritters and margaritas. That Mexican water, right? Halloween, the month of October is Halloween. Ooh, Salem. Everybody heard about the witch stories in Salem. The city actually has a Halloween festival all month long. Now, if you're a tourist like me, you'll be okay to do this. But if you live there, you've done it all the time, they don't really want to share their city like that. But for the most part, Salem's status as which city has been embraced or at least tolerated by those who live there. But for the visitors, it's downright fascinating. I mean, fireworks and all, right? For the month of October, who doesn't want to go celebrate Halloween, do something different? Take your family, you can do a late family reunion, and celebrate Halloween. I celebrate Halloween, what is that? Trunk or treat, tricks in the trunk, candy in the trunk. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's what we do. Paw Patrol this year for Morgan. Absolutely. So without further delay, I'm going to go ahead and bring the next young lady up, National Executive Robin Botts. Are you there, Robin?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Take it away, love.
All right, guys. I'm Robin Botts. I'm a national executive with this company. All that means is that I absolutely love sharing this with you guys. I hate that I wasn't able to greet you like I usually do, but that's what happens when we go live, technical difficulties, but that's what makes it exciting, our 12 months of travel webinar. But listen, so all of my partners have talked to you about all of these amazing, amazing trips throughout the entire year, right? We all love the beach, summer, May, all of that. But I know we have some people who love the cold. You love the winter time. Now it's October here and I'm in Atlanta. I know we have people watching from all over the place. It's 90 degrees here. We have not had our fall yet. So you're waiting for the cold. Well, let me give you some ideas of what you can do with this business in the fall. So what about November, right? Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving, we've done all this. We've been busy the entire year, the entire summer, and now we want to take a moment. We want to breathe. We want to have time to be thankful for everything that's happened to us the entire year, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. We want to be able to spend time with friends and family, but sometimes we don't have enough room in our homes, and even if we do, we want to get away. Well, Thanksgiving in the cabins is the perfect way to do that. Guys, we are surrounded by beauty right here in the United States. No matter what part of the country you are in, you are able to find these enclaves where you can go to the cabins. So here, we have Pigeon Forge, we have the North Georgia mountains, and guys, you can get cabins that will hold your entire family. You guys get a cabin, have your Thanksgiving there. They have space for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people, and take a moment to relax and really just enjoy the time with your friends and family. I know we had a chance to do this just as a team, and it was amazing. I know looking out in the mountains, seeing the beauty of God out there was just amazing. So as much as I love the beach, because I was raised in Florida, whenever I go to the mountains, it is just such an awe-inspiring moment. And that is one thing that you can do in this business, and you can actually generate income from this. Quality time, giving thanks, sharing time with your business, with your family, but also being able to earn income, okay? So that's November. Now, the most wonderful time of the year, right? Christmas, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, we all love December. Well, one of the things that you can do in December, and I love New York. Like, I'm not from New York, but I love New York. I love the lights. I love the hustle and bustle. New York at Christmas time is simply amazing. It's like no other place. They decorate the entire city with lights. There are so many spectacular productions that you can go see. There's obviously Rockefeller Plaza, the Rock Tree. You get to see the dancers, guys. You can take a carriage ride in the snow. There is nothing like New York at Christmas time. They have open air Christmas markets. Guys, the list goes on and on. You can take your girlfriends. You can take your boo. You want to snuggle up with your boo and take a white winter carriage ride? This is where you want to go. You can take some friends. You can take your family members, but there is nothing like Christmas in New York. And to be able to, what about being able to rent the hotel rooms, kind of like what they alluded to earlier, be able to get paid for the hotel rooms, be able to get paid for the airline, be able to get paid for the bus trip, however you choose to do it, because we're showing you 12 months of travel. You can enjoy all this beauty, which is what many of you are doing anyway, but we're showing you how you can get paid for it, okay? So December and November, embrace the cool, embrace the cold, and go out to these wonderful places and enjoy it with your friends and family, all right? So the next person I get to bring up back is our brother in the business, Mr. Jamal Stevens. He's gonna wrap it up for us, guys.
Can you hear me okay?
Sure
Yes, no,
can.
maybe.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Great, thank you. Let's give a hand to all these ladies for just sharing how you can make extra income in your home, guys. I mean, nothing is wrong with having a job, but something is wrong with only having a job. You never want to depend on one source of income, especially, the state of the economy. And you just never know. Businesses are laying off all the time, and it has nothing to do with you. I was laid off 3 times in 6 years. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, guys. These young ladies shows you how you can make an extra $1,400 in February, extra $1,800 in March. You got spring break, Cinco de Mayo, summertime, bus trips. I'm from Savannah, so I'm very familiar with St. Patrick's Day. Over 300,000 people come to our city. And ladies and gentlemen, there's so much abundance out there for you. But let's go ahead and finish and get to the nitty gritty, okay? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's go ahead and talk about how much money is being generated. Guys, travel is an $8 trillion industry. I want everybody to type 8 trillion. It's the largest industry in the world. And we have something for babies and mature ladies. So I got something for 3-year-olds and 90-year-olds, because people love to travel, especially baby boomers. They fuel a lot of industries. And we have over 18 different ways you can get paid. But let's go ahead and talk about the cost. Let's go ahead and get down to the good part. To be a travel agent is $174. One-time fee. Your only overhead is $79 per month. Now, a lot of people get tripped up on the $79 per month because I got tripped up on the $79 a month. But I had to ask myself, why am I 40 years old and I don't have $174 and I've been working for over 20 years? That just let me know what I was doing was not working. And I was holding on to the only thing I knew, which was check to check. And if you close your hand, you can't receive anything new because you're holding on to what's old. So I challenge each of you. If you see opportunity for yourself, get involved. Don't let $79 keep you from getting a piece of this $1 trillion industry. We just shared with you how you can make money every month. And I just left Jamaica with some seasoned travel agents. And some of the income they're making would make you want to leave your job, travel the world, and just be a travel agent. But guys, I want to just stretch you a little bit. $79 a month to run a business. Everybody say business is laughable. That's a bag of groceries. But if you think in lack, guess what you attract, right? And I'm not trying to be harsh, but I'm just being very, very open and honest. I did not have the money, but I worked every single day. And I said things like, I'm broke. I got to wait Friday. You see what I was speaking into my life. So once you get involved, we're going to get you right. We're going to make sure you understand that it takes a whole lot of work to change some of the ways that we've been programmed and conditioned to think. Guys, this business can allow you to fund your life versus just existing in your life. Because a lot of people look at the $79 and say, look, I can't afford it. You see what you just did? And don't they say something about the words that you speak, life and death? You guys know what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, get back to the person that invited you to take a look at this. Get your questions answered. Guys, don't let the penny, how much it costs, keep you from seeing how much you can make. Because when you put this in front of your eye, you can't see this. Am I correct? So guys, all I'm going to say is thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations to Elisa, 100 people on a cruise. I guarantee you she made more than $79, all right? But if she would have looked at $79, she wouldn't have had 100 people on that cruise, and she only knew one person just from Facebook. And all of us, a lot of us, some of us may be on Facebook. Let Facebook make a little extra money for you, okay? So thank you so much. Get back to the person that invited you. Get your questions answered. Yes is a good answer. No is a good answer. Allow that person to compete for your business. And share, share, share. We share everything for everybody else. Share this for us. We're not celebrities, but can you share this for us, please? We appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you in a few more weeks. 12 months of travel income. We really appreciate your time. And thank you so much for tuning in. Good night.